human, my dear human. My darling, wake up, please. Something has happened. Something quite important. I apologize for waking you up, little one. You looked so comfortable lying upon the ground. But we really must speak. Before that, though, you were sleeping outside the cave. Why? You know how dangerous it is out here. In all the years we've been together, this is perhaps the stupidest thing you've... Oh, you were waiting for me. Oh, my darling, I should have known it was something like that. Yes, I've been gone far longer than I intended from my usual supply run. There is a reason for that. A very grave one, and I suspect you already know what it is, dear one. Do you remember that damnable black arrow that you pulled from my side all those moons ago? Well, while I was flying towards one of the towns in our vicinity, hoping to borrow some supplies, it seems the townsfolk were waiting for me, and another black arrow has found its way inside my flesh. Yes, it hurts quite greatly, far more than its predecessor did. I was soaring above the town, about to come in for a landing when it hit. Struck me straight in the chest here, you see. Ended up landing far, far faster than I'd intended, crashing more like, and while the first black arrow may have missed any vital organs, this one seems to have been fired by a much more dexterous marksman. It's struck my heart, little one. I fear I don't have much longer left. There are no dragon magics, nor mortal magics that can heal a wound as serious as this. And, from what I can tell, though my knowledge on the matter is admittedly very limited, the adrenaline pumping through my body is the only reason I yet live. My crashing certainly didn't help either, and the fight that followed as all those little villagers swarmed me, well, that only solidified my fate. I did what I had to do to get back here, fought my way through them. Didn't kill any, don't worry. See, I could have just let them kill me, let them win, but there was only one thought that filled my mind once I realized what had happened, my love. I had to get home to you. If I had died there, you wouldn't know what had happened to me. You might have suspected, probably would have been able to find out eventually, but I couldn't let myself die there, see? I couldn't die without saying goodbye, and without saying that I love you, my precious little human. In all my centuries of life, you are the brightest spark that ever filled it. The thing that helped awaken me during the day. The reason I rose to my feet. And for that, I thank you. And for that, I fulfill my promise. Yes, you think I'd forgotten. I promised you so long ago that I'd set you free rather than devour you for intruding upon my cave, and I'm oh so glad that I didn't. The truth was, my little pet, and you know, I never truly mean that word. The truth is that I thought I was happy before I met you. Lying in this cave on my own, resting upon my gold, the presence of coin my only company, all I would ever need, surely. But then I found an even greater treasure. Do you remember why I love my hoard? Because of how it glitters, because it's beautiful, and yet you, my dear, are by far my favorite amongst all that collection. Because you too are beautiful, human, but in a different way. Not just on the outside, but the inside as well. I'm not originally, anyway. If I were, I would have kept my promise then and there. The truth is, I never intended to let you go. Not really. But the kindness, the love, and care I've seen you display for all living things, myself somehow among them. I can do this no longer, human. So, go. If this is to be my final living act upon this mortal coil, then let it be one in your spirit. An act of kindness, of good. You're free, my little one. Free to resume whatever adventure you were on. To continue to travel the path that brought you to me. I hope this is what you wanted. I hope this brings you happiness. We had some travels together, didn't we? On the occasion, I treated you with the respect you deserved when I dared bring you out of the cave with me. An adventure or two. But it was all a diversion, really. I'm sorry for distracting you from your main one. I won't hold you back any longer. Human, why aren't you leaving? Your imprisonment at my hand, it's over, little one. I have done what I can to set right what I have perpetrated. What's more, I have apologized. It may not be much, but it is the best I can do. You have no reason to stay with me. So, why are you? such kindness. Oh, my little one, you have a magic far greater than any in the realm. Will you abide one last request from this undeserving old dragon? Will you sit with me then, till the darkness comes? I can feel it approaching. The old gray one's footsteps move ever closer. I suppose when I meet them, it would be nice to not have to do so alone. Come, this cave of mine, a wonderful home it has been for many years now. But I do not wish to die here, staring at the same walls that have sheltered me for so long. Come into my hand, darling. I can think of a much better spot to spend my final moments. There. Are you comfortable? If you feel even the slightest discomfort, little one, please let me know. I will do anything I can to correct it. I want these final moments to be perfect. Such a beautiful sky tonight, isn't it? I spent so long flying through it, I never thought to look at it properly, to appreciate the beauty it holds. Same with this mountain. Do you know, in all the years I've slumbered here, I've never once been to the top, never ventured to the peak. Not sure why. The thought simply never crossed my mind. But its sheer size, the view it must offer, it is a sight I would very much like to experience with you, my little darling. Of course, I can fly no longer. Merely flexing my wings brings terrible pain, and it has been an age since I simply walked somewhere, and never with such wonderful company. Though the circumstances may be unfortunate, it's actually a nice change, a nice experience, a nice ending to a bad life. And we're here. I suppose the journey would have taken a few hours, or maybe even days for a regular person. And yet it took less than 1 minute for one of my size. Do you like it up here, little one? If it's cold, come close. Though my fire fades, my flaming skin will yet keep you warm, and your presence will do more than that for me. There. Yes. Now I'm comfortable. Thank you. Would you look at that view? The way the moon is coming down on the horizon, its figure just visible past the mountaintops. Oh, and look, the lights from the villages below. Before, they were just targets. Now, so much more. He's coming for me, my dear. Thank you for staying with me, little one. It means more than you know. I love you. I know I've said that before, said it many, many times to you in our time together, but I mean it. I really do. Thank you for making me better than I was. Do not forget about me, little one, for I know I shall never forget you.